Hello, welcome to this Express Lane workout featuring core. I'm Jamie Shepke. I get to lead you through the workout. We are just going to work with 3 core moves. We may switch up the variations a little bit as we go, but we're going to work with an interval of 60 seconds and then 50, 40, and 30. Maybe a little added like finisher at the end if we have time. So let's get to it. If you're new to exercise, please always consult your physician before starting and just take different options that feel best for your body that do not cause you pain. Okay, so your first move is going to be a plank, okay? These first 3 are all 60 seconds. Get ready. Shoulders right over those elbows, and we hold. So this is your knee plank option. You can also work one knee lifted, and I can let you know when you're halfway, or you got on the toes. Want to keep that back nice and flat, and off that chest. Everything should be a nice long line here. Inhale through the nose, out to that mouth. Breathe. You're coming up on that halfway mark, so if you have that one knee down, you can switch it right here, okay? Otherwise, again, maybe you have both knees down. If you prefer hand plank, you can certainly be up on those hands here in that plank, or again on those toes. Just finding your breath. There's so many muscles engaged with the plank. So you got your shoulders supporting your body weight, your glutes and quads, thighs are engaged. Press that energy through those heels. We're going to come to our back next for our next move. It'll be a quick transition. We have a bridge. Good. Relax, release. Coming to your back. You're going to do a combo move. The hands are at your side. You're going to bridge up and then a little crunch. Press into the heels and crunch. Bridge and crunch. Now, if you're one that doesn't need support with your hands on the floor, you can do your hands behind the back. Bridge and lift. Bridge and lift. Nice effort. Bridge. Lift. Really focus on driving that heel, both heels into the floor. Lift with your chest, which is pulling on your neck here. And if you like one of these moves over the other, you can certainly just work on one move during that full minute. Then we'll work leg drops with hip ups next. Another combo move. 2 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, my legs are right here at 90. I'm going to tap the heels back, and then I lift up and down. So you can always kind of just take it like a little bit of a stagger reset. Heels tap and down. Or if you want to make it one fluid motion, do that as well. Now, the important thing with the heel tap right here is to only lower your heels so they can tap, and you can still maintain your low back connection to the floor. Awesome. If that's a little bit more challenging, then I would just, you can also do one leg at a time for that leg job. You have less of a lever length of your body to tap down. That's another option, like so. Okay, again, do what works best for you. If you're taking the full fluid option here, be really mindful that you're not using momentum to do so. Really use those transverse abdominals right down there in the front below your belly button to lift your legs to the ceiling. And then we're going to go back to that plank position. Good, relax. Roll on over. 50 seconds now, so each time we go through it, it's going to get shorter in time. Okay? Inhale through the nose, out through that mouth. Now, I mentioned that I might add on some variations, right? So you can work on holding that nice solid plank here. If you want to invite some movement and add a challenge, you can work some knee taps, side to side. Just options I'm going to give here, especially with the plank. Tap, tap. Or again, we hold and breathe. Both knees tapping at the same time. Or again, maybe you're working on that knee plank, and if you want to try the knee taps, you're just going to extend that leg side to side. You got about 10 seconds, and you'll be right back on your back for those bridge crunches. Deal with that. 2, 1. Roll on over. Now you can stay with that same tempo of the single bridge, single crunch, or I'm going to give you another option. So bridge up, so you can go up, half, up, and down. Bridge up, up, half, up and down. Bridge, up, half, up and down. Press up, down, lift, up, half, up. So it's like this little bit of a nice pulse at the top of that crunch. Just an option, or again, keep with those singles that we did that first time. Lift, you got less than 20 seconds to go. Keep pressing those heels. I lift my toes here as well when I'm doing that bridge. Final seconds. And then we got those heel taps. And rest. Nice job. Here we go. Legs at 90. Try not to let those legs creep towards you. Here we go. Tap, lift, press. Tap, lift, and lift. So you're like lifting those hips off of that floor just slightly. I do use my hands a little bit, but I really am maintaining or focusing on using those abdominals to do that work. Now you can change the lever length of your heel taps and do a more of a leg drop, in and up, or leg extension. Yep, so you're gonna play with that longer lever of pressing those legs straight, really activates the core muscles. That's just a different option you can take here, or again, right here, up, tap, up. Or you have that option of that one leg, lift, one leg, lift, and rest. All right, as I mentioned, 40 seconds this time. Always going to be down by 10 seconds. Back to your plank position. Now, as we fatigue, you really want to pay attention to where your alignment is once again. So my shoulder is still over my elbow. If I'm on that hand plank, my shoulder is still directly over my wrist. Especially if I'm on the toes, what tends to happen is we get tired and those hips start to lift up like so. Really need you to keep those hips nice and level and down in that position where you're in this nice long plank. Breathe. Again, you still have those options of those knee taps if you like. Final seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. To that bridge once again. Here we go. Lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. Or lift, pulse, pulse. You know that just changes slightly. The last one we did was a up, middle, and down. Fun. We feel a little time under tension at the bottom. Lift, lower, pulse, pulse. You can also go pulse, pulse in the bridge. Doing great. Take which option best serves you, that's most effective for you here. Final seconds. Nice job. Staying here. You got those leg drops. Ready? Heel taps. We go down, up, press those feet to the ceiling. Think about flexing through your feet so your toes face your face or like are pointed down towards your face. And that means if you could stamp your feet to the ceiling. Think about it that way when you're doing that hip up. Yep. Go. Or again, play with that extension of the legs. Now, if the hip up isn't serving you, you can work here. Reverse crunch, extend, crunch, or heel tap and crunch. All right. Last round here, 30 seconds apiece. What do you got? Find that plank. Work on that solid plank position. Knee taps, or another option I'll give you are some hip dips here in that plank. So feel extra obliques. Side. Great. And it's going to go your fastest round here. Breathe. Keep working for it. Keep those shoulders or those elbows. And good. Come to your back. Any variation of that bridge crunch. You decide. Lift. Nice effort. Really squeeze those glutes to lift those hips up. As if you had headlights on your hips. You're lighting up that floor, or the ceiling rather, above you. Almost there. Final seconds. Finish it up. Good. Let's finish with your leg drop. Legs at 90. Here we go. Down, up, hip up. Heel drop, hip up. Or extend. Keep pressing that back into that floor, into that mat. There should be no arch. You shouldn't be able to like put your hand in between your low back and the floor. And good. This is your final challenge. You're going to pulse. 20 seconds. Here we go. Pulse. Pulse and a crunch. Embrace that burn right here. Lift. Lift. Finish strong. All the way. Go all the way to that countdown. 2, 1, done. Nice job. You just roll onto your belly real quick. Hands come to your armpits, roll your shoulders down and back. Nice little lift. That should feel amazing for the front side of that body. Just finishing out with those pulses. Bring it down. Send the hips back into that child's pose. Reach, reach. Maybe take the arms over to one side. Good. Your center over to the other side. Any other movements that serve you, please take them. Bring it back. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. If you enjoyed this workout, press that like button, drop a comment, and we'll see you next time.